There's my little deer again. Coming up. Oh, and looky here. It's a new buck. Look at the horns. You can barely see them. Fairly new. They'll get bigger as they last out here. And little tiny one, little guy here. Not a baby, probably a yearling. I'm not a hunter, so I don't know about all that stuff, but he is quite pretty. Looks like he's really enjoying that grass. I do love the wildlife. How lucky we were to come upon this cabin. We looked for a bunch. Our other cabin burnt down in 2012 with the big Bull Mountain fire, and it was devastating. My husband built his other cabin with his own two hands and from the ground up, everything, and had a lot of ham equipment there, and it was burned down. At the time he was in a chair having chemo for a disorder, and the sheriff called him and told him that his cabin had burned to the ground, and it was quite devastating, especially at a tough time in our life, but he's recovered and doing well. And we ran across this cabin and we saw others, but we kept coming back to it. Coming back, and finally we realized this is the one God wanted us to have, so everything went well. We've had our challenges. They have a bunch of flies that come out in the fall and the early spring, and they're called cluster flies, so we've been dealing with those, but they're easy to get over with. And of course you have your normal mice people that come and visit. And we had a really interesting little fight with a great big huge spider. My husband broke my broom hitting it. So it was pretty interesting, but all in all, everything is good. Life is good. God is great. Later.